Previously on Continuum.
What the hell?
Tell me everything.
My name is Kira Cameron, and I came here from the year 2077.
Who is this?
CPS Officer Cameron, how are you in my head?
How are you on my computer?
Revolution is on our schedule. The war begins now.
Alec.
You lost a bet, right?
Right, because smart and funny is such a step down.
Emily, it's okay. I love you too.
You know who else would be heartbroken? Alec, after he learns you work for Escher.
I need you to pull me out.
He loves you, and you love him. You'll stay on the contract.
Where's Alex Sadler?
It's me. I need to clean up on location 1.
You call them freelancers. They have tattoos. It's a series of dots between their fingers.
What do they want?
I swore an oath to protect the world from those who would abuse technology to pervert and exploit the past, the present, and the future.
I have to accept the truth that I may never get back to him. It doesn't mean I have to stop trying.
You don't get to dictate the terms of our little arrangement.
We came back here to change things, not embrace them.
You know, I've had trouble with my past. It looks like some of it's catching up with me.
Do you even know where you're gonna go?
Probably Thailand?
Really, you have to hop on a plane right now.
Now, that flight has been delayed.
Travis got into the lab. You gave him access.
He's going after Escher. He needed the suit. Please don't hurt her.
Too late.
Guns down. Now! Acquire the targets.
Run!
Emily! She's dead, you asshole. I hold you responsible.
Alec doesn't know how dangerous Escher is.
Kira, you were right about everything. Emily, Escher. He told me he installed an antimatter machine here at Pyron. If you can somehow get the time travel device, I'll be able to send you home. This whole nightmare will be over.
Are you sure you can do this?
Let's find out.
How much time do we have before Escher figures out what we're up to?
I'm sorry, Kira.
What are you doing?
I'm protecting my family.
Alec, he is not family. He is a threat.
He's my father.
Time travel is just not some technological marvel, Kira. It's the family business.
Stay where you are.
I can make things right, and then I will destroy the device and nobody will ever use it again. That's all I've ever wanted. To put the pieces back together and return to my family.
That might be true, but there'll still be an anomaly, a glitch in the continuum. You.
Alec, I can go home.
I know. But I have to save her. Holy shit.
Call security.
What about Lucas?
It's being arranged.
The damage is past.
Except for Sadler. He's no longer a concern.
In this timeline.
I killed you. You're dead. I killed you. I killed you. I killed you.
I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I don't have time to get into details. We slipped up. You slipped up.
Me?
You let him manipulate you. You let him use you.
Asher?
Alex Sadler.
Where is Alec?
Not where. When. You know him. You know the chain of events that pushed him to this point to betray you, to use the time travel device for his own needs instead of sending you home. So I need to ask you specifically, when is he?
Holy shit, it worked.
Emily.
Emily. He went back to save Emily.
I need specifics.
I don't have them.
Sequence of events leading up to her death.
You should know them. Your people killed her.
Just answer the question. We can always use other methods.
A week? Maybe? Kellogg let Travis into the lab. Emily and Alec escaped. Went to Jason's. That's where I ran into them, and then your people showed up. It's confusing.
She's ready.
How are you alive? I killed you. I remember.
Soon you'll know everything I know. Soon you'll see the battlefield for the first time.
Battlefield?
This is a war, Kira. And every war has one thing in common with every other war.
Death.
And sacrifice.
Who are you? Jay. Son. Who are you? Who am I? I'm your father. Don't say that. That's private.
I mean, who are you?
Me. I'm from the future.
Yeah, I'm from the future.
The future a week from now. You sure? Yeah, pretty sure.
So then, you're here to change things?
Yes. Emily is in danger. Okay, I need to change things a little. A tweak here, a push there. Keep Emily from getting killed.
What?
And then I'll deal with Escher.
Sure. Can I help you? How can I help you?
Yeah, come on.
I'm Catherine. I'm the keeper of this cell.
Head freelancer?
If you like.
The dead man tells me I'm going to get some answers.
Curtis is of the opinion I'm wasting my time with you.
Try me.
A 100 years after you're born, a war started. Will start. This is not a war for land or wealth. This is a war for everything. Time travel is Pandora's box, Kira. Shortly after you left your time, the technology found its way into the hands of criminals who saw only opportunity.
It's a popular strategy, going back in time for selfish reasons.
Laws were passed and the technology was confiscated, but some damage had already been done.
The only way to prevent these abuses was to put in place a safety net that was built around an idea.
A common desire to protect history.
We would react to these incursions and minimize their impact.
One man made the sacrifice to journey back 1,000 years to establish an order, a temple of a sort. He built a following that would evolve over time, always ready to neutralize these threats from the future as they became apparent.
Sounds like a cult.
Myself, people you see here, we are simply guardians of history. We are just like you, trying to prevent injustice and criminal abuses.
You're not from the future.
No. And we encourage our members to avoid time travel, unless it has been approved for strategic purposes.
You could have put an end to all of this at the execution.
That would be suicide against my belief system.
Yet you just mentioned sacrifice.
The important part of all of this, the part that concerns you personally, Kira, destiny is not set. Time is not immutable. The continuum is like a tree. It can grow wild, or it can be cultivated. We are on the red side of the tree. When your young friend Alec used his time travel weapon, he created a whole new branch of the continuum, a new story. He no longer exists in this timeline. Do you know what that means?
He'll never grow up to be the Alex Sadler of 2077. He will never create his empire. Your future.
It means in a roundabout way that we are all now fighting for the same thing, Kira. Continuity. For us, it means the tree will remain cultivated and healthy. For you, it means you can return to your family. But that might never happen now. By allowing Alec to travel back, we've all become complicit in a crime. And unfortunately, due to the nature of this crime, there's not much my people can do. But you, on the other hand, you might be able to correct this mistake and get home to your loved ones.
I'm still listening.
Hello? Anybody? Anybody here?
We don't have much time.
What are you doing?
I'm disabling all the CCTV surveillance in this place. I can't be spotted. Oh, I also have to keep tabs on other me. I can do that by tracking his cell phone. But we get this suit.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh, what happened to your face?
Huh?
Your face.
Was it bad?
It's actually kind of badass. What happened? You get into a fight? Huh?
Yeah, sort of. It's complicated.
Yeah, it always is. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, we need to talk
No,
about...
you listen.
Excuse me?
Look, I don't know what kind of messed up scheme you're planning with Sonya and Travis, but it's not happening anymore. I'm changing all the door codes and getting rid of that other CPS suit so you won't be leveraging that or anything else to save your own skin. Understood?
I would never.
Trust me, you already did.
Okay, slow down. What's all this about, kid? You seem a little rattled. Not yourself.
I can't talk about it.
Is something going on with your girlfriend?
You stay away from Emily.
She's not really my type. Besides, I found out some things.
Stay away.
Fine. I'll stay away. But you need to
I
know.
already know what I need to know.
Okay, you're scaring me.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You want to protect your future?
You know I do.
Then start focusing on the real threat. Escher. In a few hours, Kira's gonna arrest Lucas and recover the rest of the time travel device.
Is that right? So
if Escher gets his hands on it, he will use it.
okay. Sure, but without an adequate power source,
He's got one. Escher built an antimatter lab at Pyron, designed specifically for the time travel device that you and Liberate brought back. You're supposed to be so smart, you do the math.
Okay, so what? Escher goes back to the time we all arrived and kills us all. After that, well, I guess the world's his oyster.
That's how you stay on top.
So you and your friends are supposed to protect the timeline.
That's right, and we've been doing just that for 1,000 years.
Didn't everything get screwed up when I came back here with Liberate? Wasn't a new branch of your tree created at that point?
Indeed. And the reason we were collecting people like you and Liberate is so we could repair the damage you've caused.
We're collecting?
That is no longer a viable option. Alec has caused a much larger problem.
But if everything's already gone haywire, how am I supposed to make a difference?
That's just it, Kira. When it comes to history, scale's irrelevant.
Thousands can perish and nothing will happen. But one person can radically shape history. Alex Adler is one of those people.
Maybe you are too.
I think you're all out of your minds. I think you're delusional.
Kira,
you killed Agent Gardner, positioned me to take the blame in order to get me out of the way, and now you want to be friends?
things changed.
I'll say. Let me go, and I'll think about it.
We can't let you go.
Don't miss out on an opportunity to help yourself, Kira. Help everyone.
I think we're done here.
Holy shit. Let's grab a weekend book. Who are they? Why do you think I know? A hunch? They seem to be interested in you.
Some kind of cult. From as near as I can tell, they've kept the lid on time travel for as far back as you can go. Form some kind of secret society to stop people from changing history.
We should burn this place to the ground.
What about the others?
There's no time. This place will be on lockdown any minute. You in or out?
What about us?
When we get out of here? You don't mess with me, I won't mess with you.
I warned you she'd be difficult. She's CPS. She's not gonna wake up as easily as you think. They've been brainwashed to think a certain way.
She'll eventually see the logic.
By then, it'll be too late. I told you killing Gardner was a mistake.
It doesn't matter. There are more important considerations for Kira. Leave it to me. She's a mother. You wouldn't understand.
Unauthorized exit, Sector 1. We have a security breach.
Hey, you realize you change one thing, a whole bunch of other stuff's gonna change because of it, huh?
It occurred to me.
Yeah, well, you might want to be careful about what you change because...
Alec? Hello?
Okay.
We should.
Yeah.
We should double back, throw them off.
They'll go past. We'll keep them ahead of us.
Exactly.
You're acting weird.
Well, can't a guy admire a beautiful girlfriend?
I suppose. What happened to your head?
Oh, I took a pretty good bump. It knocked me out even. I've been forgetting things too, so if you see me and I forgot everything the last hour, that's probably why. So, Thailand.
Excuse me?
We should go.
I have always wanted to go to Thailand.
Yeah, me too. Great minds think alike. When you want to go?
Hold on. You're serious?
I am. What?
Listen, I need to tell you something.
It's okay. Whatever you need to tell me won't change the way I feel about you or change my mind about leaving. Now, I'm gonna go take care of things. I'll call you, okay? This is gonna work. Kira.
Nice maneuver.
Pulled something similar back in the rebellion, only it worked out backwards.
How's that?
I ran the same flanker maneuver by my lieutenant. He thought it was a great idea. We did an end run. I got caught in the rear and fell behind. Watched as my entire squad got captured and taken prisoner. I only escaped because I fell. I was stupid.
Stupid saved your ass.
That time.
This place is a maze.
It's full of rats.
It's going to attract some attention.
They're going to find us.
I'll divert, stall them, give you a chance to escape.
No, I'll do it. Garza, you can bring the cops. People won't save my ass this time.
All right. I'll come back here with the police, bust you out, and we'll shut down this operation.
I can trust you, right?
I will come back with help.
What was that? Time to move. Give me 10 seconds to draw them, then go. Hurry back now.
There she is!
Shit!
Over there! Target down! Put a light on her! Grab her! Don't move!
Garza?
Dead.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. You can't escape your fate, Kira.
Neither can we.
What's going on? This timeline is starting to collapse. It will die, and so will we. Nothing can change that now.
You told me I could make a difference. You told me I could help myself and I could get back to my family.
You can.
How?
I can show you. Think of this as a lifeboat.
Seriously, I'm supposed to get in this thing?
It's perfectly safe.
Have you used it?
No.
Then how do you know it's safe?
This technology has been around for hundreds of years. It's a distant cousin to the time travel device that brought you here.
That is really not making me feel better about the situation.
If I'm wrong, either way, you're dead.
And if you're right, I get in this thing, I get to live, and everything in this timeline dies.
Nothing can change that now. But you can set things right. Make sure Alec doesn't rob you of your future or your chance to get home, Kira.
There has to be another way.
There isn't. This is the only way to get what you want. And in a way, the only chance we have to survive too. Or some version of us. You don't belong in this time.
That I know.
Neither does the other you.
I'm sorry, the other me?
The Kira that now exists in Alec's new timeline.
You have anything for me?
Well, Kira thinks that Lucas is behind it and can intercept.
Julian Randall just walked out of here because I don't have a damn thing I can hold him on. I just yanked the next possible mayor of this city in for interrogation, but I can't hold him because the prosecutors can't agree on charges. Somebody's head needs to be delivered.
Check it out.
My God, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a little bump. I don't have much time. I have some intel.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Well, first off, you'll find Lucas in his van underneath your favorite bridge. You know, the one that blew up when you first arrived?
I'll get ERT on this ASAP. We should move quickly.
Two Alex. Two of me.
I would highly recommend avoiding the other you at all costs.
What if she's the only one I can count on?
There are some uncomfortable considerations to face if you're looking for solutions.
Solutions? I'm sorry, what does that mean, solutions?
Look, I'm not in a position to make predictions.
Well, that's a bit vague.
I know, and I'll explain. But first, I'm gonna need your hand.
Well, also don't bother looking for Agent Gardner. He's been murdered.
What?
You blame freelancers. They're gonna pin it on you if you don't get ahead of it.
Where is all of this coming from?
It's complicated.
Really?
Look, it doesn't matter. I have to go.
Alec, I'm worried about you. What's going on?
Some things may not make sense the next few days. All you need to know is I'm sorry for what I did.
Hey, Kira.
Alec, what?
ERT's mobilizing. Let's go.
Hold right there! Out of the van now! Keep your hands in the air!
Come on. Not as smart as you think you are, huh?
Secure the perimeter!
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
It's a little more advanced than the one you're used to.
I'm aware of that.
We have to get moving. We're losing our window of opportunity.
I will fix this.
You have to. Even as we speak, Alec is changing the course of history, whether he knows it or not.
I get it.
Good luck.
How did you find me?
I think we both know it wasn't easy.
Well, I hope it's worth the trouble. Yours and mine.
I don't think we've been properly introduced. My
I
name's...
know who you are. What can I do for you?
Well, it seems you and I have mutual interests.
I wouldn't know.
Alex Sadler. Antimatter. Time travel. I've got this sick feeling we're both working from the same playbook.
And if that were true?
Well, if we keep stepping on each other's toes here, Mr. Escher, sooner or later, one of us is bound to get annoyed and push back. My money's on me, by the way.
I'll take those odds.
This confidence is just a facade for you, isn't it? Somewhere to hide. But you can't hide forever.
I'm not hiding. Matthew. I'm right here.
And I'm counting on you staying right here.
What are you doing?
Remember when you were in the rebellion and you convinced your commander to run a flanking move and everybody was captured except you? Do you? That's what I'm doing right now. Listen to me. Down the hall, you'll find some tunnels. Make a left at the first intersection and follow the sound of water. It'll lead you to a spillway and your freedom.
What about you?
I'm gonna distract them while you get away.
Who are these people?
Look, it's a long story, and I don't have time to tell it to you. Suffice it to say, they have much bigger problems now than worrying about you and Liberate.
No, that's not enough.
Garza, go. And don't get caught.
I won't forget this.
Fine by me.
Show me your hands, Kira.
I surrender. Hello, Catherine.
Have we met?
We've met.
I don't think so.
In another timeline.
Keep talking.
Perhaps it's best if I show you.
Telling the truth. Codes are authenticated. By you.
Why did you let Garza escape?
An old debt. Plus, you told me you have bigger issues to deal with than Liberate.
I did.
There are 2 Alex Sadlers in this timeline.
What else did I tell you, Kira?
To make things right, that we want the same thing. To protect the future. First, you dismantle your plan to frame me for Gardner's murder. I'm no good to you as a fugitive.
And then?
2 Alex Sadlers means 2 possible futures. And I have to determine which Alex Sadler will bring forth the future that you and I both want.
And what happens to the other?
I changed things. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
on the next Continuum.
Because in the timeline without two Alex Sadlers, I don't get shot in the head.
Congratulations on your win.
We're all very proud of you.
You're not the only one who had to make a deal with the devil.
Continuum, next Sunday at 9, only on Showcase.
My daughter's disappeared. People died, and she went missing. My job is keeping Defiance peaceful and productive.
There's something inside me, something awful.
Defiance, new season coming this June, exclusively on Showcase.